Hello and welcome on in, and why is my game capture not working? Never mind, we're fine, we're good, we're Gucci, we're good to go. So, welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Crazy. Oh my gosh, the gang's all here. This is great. I love this. Hi, guys. Currently on a 7-stream streak. Very nice, very nice. Christmas is just a... Wait, what do you mean Christmas is just a week away? We already had Christmas. Right? New Year's is like on Thursday, right? Hold up, I got it. I'm checking my calendar. The TikTok meme. Oh, the TikTok meme. Well, apparently I'm not in the know about the TikTok memes. I'm not hip with the kids, unfortunately. Yeah, it's on Thursday, is New Year's. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, okay. I swear to God. Anyways, what music do we want in the background today? I was doing the Sonic lo-fi, but I think the copyright gods would be cool with Pokemon or Zelda. I don't know if they'd be okay with Kingdom Hearts, because there's also some of the normal Kingdom Hearts songs in there as well. I could sing over top of them, but you would still hear them, and my throat is also fucked up right now, so... because it got so dried out. Oh, this playlist could be fun, actually. Maybe. Metalcore. Metalcore power washing. I mean, the playlist I was listening to, technically it's a radio playlist. It has like Fall Out Boy, Shine Down. But the copyright gods would come to smite me. I would get smoten by the copyright gods. We just need Outlast here to just sing to us the whole time. But you are so... I don't know, I guess to be safe, we'll go Sonic again. Because Sonic music is usually pretty chill. So. But yeah, anyways, I think we're on, like, the very last level of the game, which is Mount Rushless, with this giant thing. Temple. So, that's what we're doing today. And there's just a little moped, and the kitties, and this laser beam, shooting at another laser beam. But yeah, see what I was saying yesterday, how the moon is just spinning? That's wrong. That is very wrong. That's not how it works. That's not what it's supposed to do. So yeah, I think we just like cleaned this temple and stuff. So. Okay, I could try. Hold up. Do I get moon powers? I want cool moon powers. Like, I don't know, what kind of powers would the moon give you? Hey-ya! Oh. Hey-ya! Ah. Shucks, we got a whole lot of nothing. Also, the gnomes over here. What's up, buddy? What's up? I imagine usually with, like, the moon, it's usually associated with things like, oh, goodness, we're cleaning the crystals too. There's usually associated with, like, transformation magic. So, guess we won't become the next Sailor Moon. Ah, gosh. I have a confession to make. I've never actually watched Sailor Moon. I know what it is, but I've never actually watched it. Which I feel like is a crime, but also, remembering where I live, it makes sense on why I would have never seen it. Neither of us have seen neither. How dare you? Lasers and kitties usual for the end of PowerWash. Yep. Ow! Paper, what the hell? Why you gotta be so mean? Why you gotta be so...
Roll the cheese!
Bro. One of these days, I'm gonna make some of those so goddamn expensive that, like, no one can use them. And you guys are just gonna have to suffer. Anyways, wait, ooh, guys, I'm just gonna stare at the gemstones. I'm just gonna do that now, because I fucking love that stuff. I love it a lot. Don't sing rude. Okay, fine, I won't. It's for the bit, I promise. You have 15k, I know Paper has like almost 300k. Paper just racks up the points, man. I gotta figure out like a really expensive redeem. I know one idea was like, ooh, they get artwork, but like, then I have to figure out how to coordinate that and then actually give the artwork, and like, that just sounds like a pain in the ass to work out. 11.9k, very nice, very nice. The bit, the drill bit, sure. 46.3, very nice, very nice. I think Outlast said he was at like 50 something. So. Everybody's racking up the points, and I gotta find ways to get you guys to spend them. I gotta figure out some cool stuff. Crystals. Ooh. I'm a sucker for gemstones. I actually have a clown redeem in the works, yes. VTube Studio will let you do that. I'm gonna have it on the new model, so like you can make me bald and turn me into a clown. The story of my life. What if I just want to hoard my points? What if I want to be the dragon of the group? Honestly, we do need a dragon of the group. That works. I feel like I have to sneeze. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It depends on the day with him. Sometimes he's not into those jokes, and other days he's like fully into it. It was actually really funny too, since he lives down in the south, right? So usually they stay pretty warm down there. But he was telling me how it was getting really cold down there. They were getting like in the 40s or whatever. And he was telling me how, like, you know, when your nipples get cold, they get hard, right? He's like, I don't know if you have this problem. I'm like, oh, I do. I just, most of the time it works out and I'm used to it because it's cold all the time. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this poor man does not get to see the cold very often. It was so fucking funny. He's like, you have no idea how painful it was to have it rub up in my shirt. I'm like, dude, I know how painful it could be. Trust me, I just find ways to not make it painful. He's so silly. Ow! Oh, okay, I need to adjust my chair, and then I forgot how my back still hates me. It's probably just the material of the shirt. Depending on the kind of shirt, it can hurt. Trust me, I've also, you know, gotten cold nipples and hurt myself with them a little bit because of the material I was wearing. It entirely depends on the material. That's why you want to try to keep your chest warm. You just want to keep your body core just, like, as warm as possible. I'm literally doing one of these. Hey, we're just talking about normal human bodily functions. You know? But also, I forgot you're from Texas, so you guys probably don't get cold too often. So... See, it's always a wild card around here. You never know what we're gonna talk about. Yeah, that's why I like these kind of streams. When I play like a super like easy game and I can just like mindlessly talk, it's great. Well, I don't even know how my own body works. I mean, if it makes you feel better, there's some things that I still don't quite understand how the body works, and it's like, wait, that's a thing? And it's like, yes, and it's like, oh, I did not know that. I actually got a call from the people, so my work offers like a free clinic, like once in the fall and once in the spring to like do blood tests and stuff. So I did it this time because I have not seen a doctor for a long time and having some kind of baseline is good. I actually got a call from them today. It's like, hey, do you have any questions? There's just a couple things I want to talk to you about. Just on like, I have some high, like I have a little bit of insulin resistance. I have a high platelet count. And I have a really bad vitamin D deficiency, which is very common in Montana because we don't get a lot of sun. So I need to start taking vitamin D, like vitamins or something. Which should actually help with my mood and energy levels, so I should really consider doing that. But, literally sneezed and saw stars. Oh. If I push my eye, I can see inside my eye. Oh, yep. Really, Yuki? That's not the vitamin D I'm talking about, bud. I get it from sunshine. Walking on sunshine, whoa. You know. No, definitely this summer I want to try to get outside a little more if I can. But during the winter time, like, we're inside, like, all the time, so I gotta figure that out. Flintstone vitamins, am I right? Yeah, those guys. I love those guys. You're my little sunshine. I don't remember how that song goes. Never mind. Aren't there pills for vitamin D? Yeah, there's supplements and stuff. Which they do stock a lot up here, since that is like the big deficiency for a lot of people up here, so. I almost had to sneeze. I don't know what it is. I think I woke up stuffy and stuff and my throat was just bad. And I think my room or house just must be really fucking dry right now. I had the heat going all night, so that's probably why. But just, it's uncomfy. And then I burned my mouth with, like, little pizza bagel things. I'm like, ah, damn. Helping me look for my COVID card because I need to get the booster shot. Oh, yeah, the booster shot. Sure, I'll hear the forecast summary. For our forecast summary for where I'm at, we're currently looking at getting into the 30s and staying in the teens for the next few days, so it's like, oof. So yeah, it stays pretty cold up here. They always get you in those little ledges that you forget about. There's always a bunch of dirt on that side. The floor is ice for me? Ooh. Oh, right, because you're in Canada. That makes sense. Get into my room, started going through my wallet, then she noticed we should quickly toss pretend as she wasn't going through it. Oh. Are you sure she was looking for your card and not actually, you know? I mean, I don't know your mom, so I don't know. She was probably actually just doing her motherly thing of, I need to help my son. Ta-da! There we go. Saturday we're in the 70s and chills hit Sunday. Now we're at 37, but New Year's Day we're back in the 70s. That's what Outlast said his weather was going to be. Like, he's going to get back to the 70s this week. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Look at all this we have to clean. Holy crap. Ooh. Okay, we'll get to this. We'll get to this, but we're going to start at the beginning. Yeah, we're definitely going to start at the beginning. Holy crap. We're going to do the floor. I don't know why, but I like doing the floor first. It's just that I thought it was funny that she was doing that. Why are you in the 1970? He's talking about the weather in Texas. Yeah, we've officially kind of got snow sticking where we're at now, which is like normal, supposed to be normal for this kind of, well, it's not even normal to get snow this late in the year. Usually we have snow by October, but thanks global warming, you're fucking up our snow. And here's the thing, I'm not a fan of the snow just because driving in it sucks. It's fun to play in, don't get me wrong, but like driving in it, everyone turns into an idiot when there's snow. But it is important to have it because otherwise, like, our rivers and stuff are just crap in the summer. We don't get the watershed that we need. Because those were a nice time. Gas was 53 cents. Damn. Our gas is finally under $3, so that's nice. It's at like $2.75, which I really should go out tomorrow and do some shopping and yeah, do grocery shopping and get gas. Or so it was just black. Oh my god. Well, anyways, I don't know. Does anybody want to talk how their day went? Like, how was Monday after the holidays? Was anybody stuck working, or were you able to stay home? I was able to stay home since I'm on vacation, which is great. The back pain is slowly going away, which is nice. It's still there, unfortunately. So, like, whenever I like twist and stuff, it's not great. But at least I can get up without much pain, and it's like not as bad as it was a couple days ago. Discovered I can't really lay down on my couch. Laying down does flare it up, so I'm just trying to sit all day. But rare breed who understands both Celsius and Fahrenheit. I kind of understand both of them. It is hard for me to convert easily, but most of the time, like, okay, I understand what they're saying. Off till the 6th of January fucking sucks. Oh. Right, because you work for, like, a school district, right, Crazy? Isn't that what you said? So you're probably out on the school kids' time? Yeah. It was funny, I got a text today, and I was a little miffed. I was like, oh my god, why is my work texting me? And they're like, hey, you didn't put in your timesheet. Is there any way we can print that out so you get paid? And I'm like, oh, yeah, boss knows my password, so I should have it on my... So I was like, cool. They're like, cool, enjoy your extended vacation. I'm like, I will enjoy it the best I can. Oh, that's right. You guys get the time off, but with no pay. That's right. Oh, now the laser's coming through now. Or do I have ladders? Do I? No? Okay, well, that sucks. Can I hop up on? Perfect, there we go. Oh, oh, Nightbot gotcha. Oops. Oh, tabbed the wrong thing. Okay. Well, hey, at least we know Nightbot works. Oops. You're welcome. At least it didn't ban you. I'd be scared if it did that. I'd be like, shit! How do I unban? How do I unban? I should really learn the mod systems of Twitch. I really should. I probably would just start yelling to the void, Paper! Paper, help! Paper, I don't know how to unban people! Paper, help! You fool, I have 70 alternate accounts! Like the one time King accidentally, yeah. Oh, my sister's home. Very nice. Hello, how are you?
Cheetos.
Treatos? Oh, they're not even opened yet?
Nope.
Oh, did you get the milk and the butter and the...
Yeah, I texted you, didn't I?
Yeah, I was just making sure because you did text me like a while ago, so I didn't know if, like, you know.
Well, I got it.
Nice. No, in truth, I have one backup. Gotcha. Chat says hi. Chat.
Okay.
She said, ah, okay. I thought it. I'm just making a general. You like her even though she's mean to me? Dang. I see she has a fan.
Okay, I didn't have enough hands to grab the paper towels, but I do have them. They're just in my car.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll bring them out tomorrow after work because it's too cold out there for me to want to go out again.
No, I get you. It is very, very cold. I don't blame you one bit.
I also got more clothes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Mostly just work shirts. That's literally the same shirt that I'm currently wearing now.
I love that material.
Yeah. Literally just the same exact shirt. And then I also found some at Target.
Very nice.
They were also basically the same thing. So, I've got more work shirts.
Awesome.
I can procrastinate the laundry for even longer.
Dude, I'm wearing the new pajama pants that I got, and they're so comfy.
Nice. How's your sciatic stuff?
Better than it was the last few days, but it's still kind of flaring.
Yeah.
But at least I can get up and I can squat down. I just have to keep my back straight.
That's good. You still want to take it easy. Get as much rest as you can.
Well, laying down makes it worse, dude.
That's going to help it, though. Just don't lay down on your back.
I don't lay down on my back. I lay down on my side, and it fucks it up. Like, I wake up really stiff, and it sucks, dude.
How long have you been sitting at your desk?
Dude, sitting at my desk makes it feel better.
It doesn't help because it still stretches the nerve or whatever.
Hi, guys. She's currently yelling at me because I'm sitting up instead of laying down because of my sciatic. Dude, if anything, I feel like my weight, like, presses down on the sciatic and makes it stiff. Also, how can I play power washing laying down? Exactly, I can't do this while laying down.
You can do it playing laying down. You play with the controller.
Yeah, but then like, I can't use my VTuber. There's a big difference.
If you had a tripod, you could set your camera up.
Okay, I haven't
or
been
you can
sitting
just
at my
make yourself
desk all
a
day. I
PNG
started
tuber.
sitting at it around like 5 o'clock.
You can make yourself a PNG tuber too for when you're getting too sick.
I mean, I do have a PNG tuber technically made. Like, I just have like a bouncing PNG of like my standard outfit. I did that when I was doing my Lego stream. Midnight Lays in Bed stream. That's gonna have to be, you know, that's a subscriber only. You gotta pay for that one. That's a Patreon. Let's be honest, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see it.
Yeah, they really don't. Anyone who doesn't want to see it have too high standards.
Crazy's like, no, don't do it. And Yuki's like, yes. 5 o'clock was 2.5 hours ago. Oh my god, Yuki, fuck, man. Now I see why Outlast was like, yeah, I need to, like, time him out. He got a little protective yesterday. He's like, nope. No, I think the day that I draw my VTuber in a very interesting situation is probably the day that I've been, I don't know, kidnapped by aliens. I don't know. But then again, I mean, technically, as an artist, I suppose I should, like, get used to that kind of stuff. I don't know. Look, I love you, but I don't love you like that. And that's not what I'm implying either. Oh my god, I'm terrible. As a VTuber, expect not safe for work. Yeah, I know. I mean, the couple of times that Outlast has been like, so, when do I get to see Naked Midnight? And I'm like, dude! And he totally means the VTuber as well, like, he doesn't, yeah. But it's like, I'll do it at some point. It'll happen, just because, like, it probably, I should just do it to say that I'd done it, but, like, Yeah, Yuki, that would be taking it too far, my guy. Definitely, like, don't. Like, no. No, that is a hard line that I'm going to draw. That is a hard line. Do not draw fan art of that, please. You know, that is when that probably would be when I'm like, you know what? Nope, we're good. We're done. Here's the thing, I don't mind adult subjects, but sometimes there's a time and place for everything, you know? There's a time and place for everything. Yuki's a villain, not a monster. Is this not the play? Here's the thing, words are one thing, visual images are a whole other. Remember the phrase, an image, you know, is worth 1,000 words? It's Yuki's and oh, good lord, Yuki. No, there are things where, like, a picture is worth 1,000 words. That's an actual saying. It's an actual thing, trust me. I feel like in this group I'm constantly being the designated driver. Crazy. If it makes you feel better... I mean, literally yesterday, Outlast, like, timed out Yuki, and he's like, God, I can't believe I have to be, like, a dad right now. And it's like, I'm so sorry I put you in that position, Outlast, but also, Dad? Question mark? What do you mean? And the fact that he was being so patient, I'm like, I'm honestly surprised he didn't flip out so quick. So I can appreciate that. At least when he's around me, he's pretty good with his temperament, which I appreciate a lot. Here's why I tend to draw wholesome drawings. Exactly. See, I have that touch. I'm the innocent friend. They can't do me. It still rubs me a little. It's like, I'm the innocent friend. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm just the inexperienced friend, alright? But I can still play the bit. It's fine. Like, it is really funny to, like, surprise people, though. Like, Cards Against Humanity. Oh, everything's off the table. So. Or on the table, I don't know. Never considered a friend the innocent friend to TBH. Well, apparently I can be considered that, I guess. I know there have been times that, like, even with Crow, she's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that around midnight. And it's like, why? Just cause, you know, you're you, and it's like, so I'll just stay quiet and just quietly observe. That's it. That's all that really happens. And then when the, you know, the comedic timing is right, then I actually pipe up and everyone's like, yo, where did that come from? The inner machinations of my mind are but an enigma. Cards Against Humanity, yeah, it definitely is. She's innocent, but when you give her gasoline. Adding fuel to the fire, baby. See my potential sticking to it. Oh. You mean like first-person shooters crazy? It's one of those, I wish I was a little better at first-person shooters. I know, like, Outlast would love that. Be like, oh yeah, come play, you know, this game with us. But because I suck at those games, I'm just afraid he'll get upset with me. Because I'll probably, like, screw up a mission. And he's like, oh no, I'd be more, like, you know, understanding. And it's like, yeah, but here's the thing, is that you can tell me 100 times, like, oh hey, this thing happened. And my hands apparently can't connect to my brain. And it just makes it rough. So. In GTFO with my group, it was the guard dog, beat the crap out of everything with a baton. Oh. Learning how to aim, you could just play Portal. Oh, I love Portal. I want to play Portal 2 on stream at some point. I love Portal. Okay, I need to get up here, and they do not give you a ladder, and that kind of pisses me off. But, you know, I want to play that on stream at some point, and see, aiming isn't necessarily the issue, it's just that I'm really slow at it. That's usually my issue, is that I'm slow at things. Like, trust me, like, I can do, like, a really good job or play really good with something, but I'm really slow to learn, and I just oftentimes don't have the reaction time. Like, even with Marvel Rivals, like, I've gotten better at it, but I'm still kind of crap at it. Like, my aim, because I just can't aim to get the people that are going so quick. Do you mean mentally or physically? It depends. Sometimes I can be mentally slow, like with math. I'm mentally slow at math. I'm good at math. I'm just really slow, especially if I don't know what formulas you're supposed to use. But then, like, sometimes video games, I'm slow, just reaction time. So, like, physically slow. My hands just can't keep up with what's happening. What?
Turtle.
I am not a turtle! Shut up! Yeah, I'm part of the Turtle Club. Yeah. 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 No, Rose I can't do because it's too fast. Don't even know what's going on half the time. Yeah. It's one of those, like, the more I practice, the more I do fine, so it's not a huge deal, but I know it can frustrate other people. That's kind of why I just don't do multiplayers a whole lot very often, is because someone usually gets frustrated with me over it, and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm a little slow. My apologies. That's why I do tend to stick to the one-player games, just because at least nobody's yelling at me about it. Okay, where is the dirt on this one? This one's saying it's not clean. Oh. There we go. What if you're just me in a parallel universe because I'm absolutely slow with math? And here's the thing, I was in college level math when I was in high school, so I can do it. I can do it. I just couldn't complete the tests in time. So, like, I'd only be able to get through halfway through the questions. They'd be right, but I'd only be able to get through half of them, so I would still, like, fail. Someone gets angry at you for gaming, they're not. Yeah, that's true. I guess the thing with me, like, and Outlast has kind of explained it a little bit, it's not, I guess for him, he gets mad at the people who think they're really good and they're just crap, but they're still, like, cocky about it. I am willing to admit that, hey, I suck. So I think that's why he's a little more patient with me. He's like, okay, she understands that she's having a hard time. If I stay patient, maybe she'll have a good time. So I think that's the thinking there. But I mean, my sister has yelled at me plenty when I fuck up games, so, I mean... Goodness knows when we were playing Baldur's Gate, I'm just, like, goofing around, and she's like, oh my god, we need to do this, and it's like, right, fuck, sorry. I'm just trying to have my time with Astarion, okay? I'm trying to have my boo time. Because he's my boo. Or my Gale time. I still need to complete Baldur's Gate with Gale. But I know everybody at this point is kind of sick of it, but, you know. And I was at my computer from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. working on math. Oh, wow. Siblings be siblings, yeah. Yuki, my guy! Come on! Sometimes I beat up my oldest sibling. Yeah, my sister beats me up sometimes, too. Mentally. Physically, she can't do shit, but mentally, she's able to hit a couple spots.
What am I hearing?
Nothing.
For all of you that can't physically see her, she jumps.
Shut up! I didn't know.
Yeah, you're a place woman.
Yuki, don't even start it. I know you're a dude. And here's the thing. I call even girls my guy, so I call girls dude. It's literally just another way to say person for me. No, canceled. Damn. Damn, I'm just gonna have to start from scratch. You'll never see me again. This is the last stream of Midnight Butterfly. I called a guy, and people. Oh my god, it's just like that Sonic Boom episode. Why did everyone's get on my case when I call a guy, and people? Oh! God, Roger did such a good job. Imagine pulling that card out in 2025. Yeah. It's almost 2026, too. Damn, where did the year go? Actually, if I'm being honest, I'm very glad this year is finally ending. I feel like this year dragged on forever, if I'm being real honest. But it's also because my work sucks, as we all know. So. Not as old as— oh my god, stop calling me old! The hell? Pony, am I old?
Yes.
But like that old?
Sometimes you surprise me that you're still coherent.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but she's an absolute bitch. Damn.
It's all your fault.
I know it's my fault. You know, sometimes I wonder why you're still coherent. So I get loopy when I get tired. So what? Old enough to not to know the answer to that question, Yuki. Crazy knows how to answer. I don't know if Crazy's actually said it on stream, which he doesn't have to. Like, please, no one is obligated to give away information if they don't want to. I'm just one of those idiots that I have, so it's like, you know. Like, mm-hmm. I'm enjoying cleaning these gemstones. They're so fun. Or crystals, technically. Yeah, that's right. Crazy and I are the same age. Alright, look here, Yuki, a little whippersnapper. Leave the elderly alone, okay? Flirting had more class. Back in my day, I had a GameCube. I didn't have a GameCube, but I had a Wii. So we had the one afterwards. But I had a PS2, though, so technically I did have something from that generation. Yeah, a Wii, W-I-I. We know what a Wii is. Come on. Ooh, this thing's gonna be pretty. I have my Game Boy Advance somewhere. It's in a box in storage, I think. I think I still have my copy of Fire Red and Pokemon Emerald. Had a Game Boy Color? Nice. Yeah, I had the Game Boy Advance, the one that would, like, flip over and stuff. That would be fun to do, like, an emulated, like, Pokemon Emerald, because that was my first ever Pokemon game. That'd be fun to do. What was really funny with that copy of Emerald as well, technically my sister started it, so the character was named after her, but I was the one that, like, finished it. It was funny. Actually, no, what happened was my dad started it, and because my sister and I were too young, we didn't know how to save the game. So every time we'd boot up the game, like, we'd be in the same spot, and we had a Geodude that was ready to evolve every time, so, like, we'd go into a battle and would evolve, and, like, until we figured out what the save function was, we just would play over and over and over again. We were, like, in, what is that Ash city? Like, it's the city that's covered in ash in Hoenn. I don't remember, but it's, like, towards the northern part of the map. Playing on the Nintendo DS. I had a Nintendo DS, had the DS Lite for a little while. Had Pokemon Platinum and some other good games. Was touching it was Omega Sapphire. Ooh, I had Omega Sapphire. Or, well, technically it's Alpha Sapphire. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And then my 3DS stuff got stolen from a rental car, so that was fun. Lost over $200 worth of games and a lot of Pokemon, and it sucked. But it is what it is. I have learned my lesson to be very vigilant about my belongings. Could be worse, I sat on my PSP screen. Yeah, I mean, what's nice, at least I didn't, like, lose the actual DS itself. I had that in my hand because I was playing in the car. But I didn't think to text my mom to be like, oh, hey, I think I left that in the rental car because, like, my mom had gotten into an accident, so we had to use a rental car for a while. I didn't think to text her, like, hey, can you double check just to make sure you have it? I was like, oh, I'm sure she'll find it, and she didn't. They didn't think to check the back seats before they returned the car, and so we just never got those items back. Which really sucks. So I got to keep my Tomodachi life, but that was it. So I lost, like, Animal Crossing, the Animal Crossing, like, Happy Homes designer. God, I loved that game so much. Just designing their cute little homes was so fun. Cracked it, oof. Yeah, as far as, like, actual hardware and consoles go, thankfully my sister and I never really broke anything. Usually if anything stopped working, it was because it just got old. Like, we got rid of our 360 because the disk drive couldn't open anymore. Which I guess the fix is you literally just open it up and use a hair tie to, like, fix the tray. But we didn't know to do that, but we had an Xbox One, so my stepdad was like, ooh, get rid of it. My stepdad wanted us to get rid of our video games all the damn time. I was like, dude, what the fuck? But yeah, I will say, with my Wii that I have currently, I did have to throw away one of the controllers because the batteries exploded in it, unfortunately, because it was just stored wrong. So that was unfortunate, but, so I won't be able to do, like, any two-player Wii games on stream. Not that there's really any reason to, but unfortunately that just couldn't happen. If I lost that ship, oh yeah, I was crying. I was in full-on tears. Like, literally, like, 6 games, a bunch of accessories. And my, like, I had a Fitbit at the time, too, so my Fitbit charger was in that case. Like, trust me, I was very distraught. I lost Pokemon X. I lost Pokemon, Conquest, like, the spin-off game. I lost Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, so, and just some other games, it was like, damn it. Wii Sports with Pony, oh my god, Wii Sports would actually go so hard with Pony. Damn it, now I need to find a new Wii controller. Damn it. We'd have to use, like, PNG tubers for that, which is fine, but, like, damn. That would be fun, though. God, that'd be such a trip down memory lane. We have Wii Sports Resort, too, so that would be fun. That would be fun. Fix a lot of things with PSP just to get it functioning. Don't care if it's perfect as long as it runs. Pony's favorite Wii Sports game is the boxing one. She was, for Wii Sports Resort, she was obsessed with the airplane one. So she just really liked flying around the island and stuff and doing all the fun tricks. Anakin versus Obi-Wan on the Sport Resort. Yeah, the sword stuff. Yeah. I remember that like minigame was actually really hard for me as a kid, but then as an adult it's like, oh. Like the ones where like you have the different levels and so you're like traveling and like walking around and having to smack them. Making a Starian me. Guys! Wait, they're coming out with a new Tomodachi game in the spring. What if I get the Tomodachi living the dream. And, depending on who sticks around, I just plop all of us onto that little island. So you would have me and Pony and Outlast, and we could put in Crazy, and we could put in Gom. Oh my god, that could be fun. That would be so silly and fun, and everyone just like hangs out and has a fun time. Do it, you won't? I will entirely do it. I'll even like get your guys' input. I'm like, okay, so what hairstyle do you want? How do you want to look? What head shape? Oh, ads. Oop. Waiting. I'm waiting. We're back? Okay, perfect. Back, front, side to side. But yeah, no. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna need Miis to populate the island, and I can only come up with so many random people. Like, And you can always mark them with specific, like, tags as well. So... And, like, yeah, they kind of go and do their own little thing and they become friends or whatever. But you're still ultimately in control. If you don't want someone friends with a certain person or whatever, like... Or a certain, you know, like, ooh, I'm in love with this person. And be like, nope, that person says no. Like, we could all have, like, a little... We could just work together and just have a great time. And just, like, make decisions for our little me selves. It'd be great. And considering, like, they have a lot more options for customizing, it's gonna be awesome. Because my initial plan was, like, once I got it, I was just gonna put in the characters that I used for Miitopia. Miitopia was super fun. It's super relaxed and casual, too. That would be fun to do on stream, to, like, put everyone as like, little Miitopia guys. Miitopia isn't as, like, personal, because it's all, like, you know, it's an RPG, but... Well, Yuki, if anyone has, like, paid attention at all, you know, he and me would, like, you know, I would do all that I could, but imagine our personalities are so different that they just end up hating each other. I think I'd cry. I think I'd just end up crying. Be like, I try everything, and they're just like, no, I hate you. No, I hate you. Like, it would suck. Be like, damn. Maybe the Mies are trying to tell us something. Get the entire cast of Baldur's Gate 3. We could do that, too. I mean... that is an option. I know sometimes with those games, though, sometimes I do like to just create, like, brand new characters. So then I don't feel like, if something, for example, like... you know, like, Gale and Lae'zel or something wanted to get together. Like, honestly, that feels kind of weird. And I know it's supposed to be super random, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. So, yeah. The only thing you gotta be careful with, though, is that sometimes those specific kind of games, Tomodachi Life can kind of become a slog if you don't have enough Miis to keep you busy. And so, depending on what they do for the new game, there may not be too many streams. So, sipping tea, watching it all burn. I don't know, it's one of those, like, I'm not a huge character shipper. Like, I'm not one of those that'll just randomly ship characters together. I'm very much, I like to stick to the canon as much as possible, which I have no problem if other people do it. That's fine. I've seen some, like, interesting fanfics or whatever of, like, people doing their own ships or whatever. Like, for example, take the Sonic the Hedgehog series. I personally like to stick with the canon as much as possible, and I mean, they really don't have romantic stuff. The most you get, really, is, like, Sonic and Amy, and even then, they don't really give that to us at all, which they need to, very badly. I swear to God, they better get Sonic and Amy together in the 4th movie, and if they don't, I will personally go to Sega and be like, you guys need to make them kiss! Like, fuck! She is his one love interest! Like, god damn it! Like, I get it, that's Sonic's character, like, he wouldn't be tied down, but, like, come on! She has been nothing but loyal. She is my girl, and she deserves happiness. But, like, I also don't mind that some people, they'll ship, Sonado. Like, why not, But I personally just don't do that. But, like, I'll see other people do it, and I'm like, that's fun. That's nice. Sometimes it gets really weird, it's like, but most of the time it's like, eh. Yeah, Sonic and Amy don't kiss. Exactly! Come on, movie. Come on. At least do it in the movies. If it never happens in the games, fine. But at least in the movies. Come on. Please, Sega. And don't pull the whole, oh, she's like his sister. No. No, like, oh, I don't think you guys were here when I was telling the story of when I was in the theater. I was with my mom and my brother watching the movie in the theater. And towards, they had the reveal at the end. And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And one kid was like, who's that, Dad? And he's like, I think that's Sonic's girlfriend. And I'm like, that's damn right, she's Sonic's girlfriend. You guys don't understand how much I love Amy. And Amy honestly needs her own game. Or they just need to bring back the playable characters again. Because... What am I missing? Like, they just need, like, Sonic Heroes. Can we get, like, a Sonic Heroes 2? Like, let us, or, like... Hell, fucking do Sonic 06 gameplay-wise again, where you get to play the different missions with the different characters. I was really excited at the end of Sonic Frontiers when they did the DLC, and I was able to play as Amy. I was like, holy shit, this is so cool! I mean, her attacks were a little different from Sonic's. Like, you were still playing as Sonic, but she had a couple abilities that he didn't have. Like, she could float down. Yeah. But, like, I want to be able to, like, do a full-fledged level as Amy. And, like, yeah, she was available in Sonic 06, and I was able to play, like, the fan remake of it, but she literally only shows up for one level. And it's like, dude, I need more Amy! Please! Go play Sonic Boom. Yeah. You guys don't understand. Amy is my girl. I love her so much. I should make some Amy fan art and scratch the itch. Should do that at some point. Just be gay for this. Hey, okay. So here's the thing. So, like, I am fully straight, right? And here's, like, the reason why I like female characters and stuff is because oftentimes I wish I could be said female characters. Like Bayonetta, I want to be a cool witch who's able to kick ass. Or I want to be, you know, like the Genshin characters that I really like. For example, like Yelan. Also, you know, badass who can step on people and be like, yes, I'm awesome. Or Moika. I love Moika. She's gorgeous. Like, that'd be so cool. Self-shipping. I think that's okay. If we want to get off the topic of Amy, because I know I went on my rant, I am a bit of a self-shipper, unfortunately. I know that's probably not a healthy mindset, not at all, but I am unfortunately one of those that kind of do it. It definitely depends on the franchise, of course, but you know, I will just sometimes I'll like for a great example, keep in mind, I don't write any of this stuff down. Like, I keep it solely in my head for my own little, like, before bedtime wind down, trying to get myself to sleep. But when I was watching Spy Family, I would, you know, like, replace Yor with myself. So, you know, because I thought Twilight was really cute. Or Lloyd, you know, and just, you know, it is one of those. So, yeah. Let me just out myself as a complete weirdo. I mean, it's also the whole, like, I've just kind of accepted, will I ever actually find love IRL? Probably not, but, so I compensate with that. But I'm not stupid enough to become completely delusional about it either. Or, like, another great example, Leon Kennedy. Oh my god. Do I love that man? Mm-hmm. Do I love that character? Mm-hmm. Self-shipping can be funny. It's true. But like I said, I don't write any of it down. Like, I don't actually try to publish any of that. Like, mm-mm. Like, it is literally just a thing for me. That's why, like, some of the games that let you, like, pick your spouse or whatever, I love the crap out of them. Like, Rune Factory 5 with Mirakumo, and Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma with Kurama. Oh, man, those... Especially Murakumo, like, ugh. It does kind of stinky that he's the furry option, so I can't beat the whole, oh my god, furry allegations with that one. But, like, just get you a big man that has a big heart, and he's just a big softie, and he has the cutest little niece in the world. Like, come on. It's a good time for everybody. I don't self-ship, I self-insert, like, half in the war films I watch or the Clone Wars, I die in a final stand each time. Very cool. I think it is fun. It's like, ooh, what would I do in this universe? Is another reason why I like to do it as well. Like, another super great example, Black Butler. And here's the thing, like, as I've continued to read, Sebastian is technically a very terrible character. Like, he's a terrible person. But in my little fantasy, my self-insert character was a fallen angel who lost her memories, and because of her powers, she's, like, a really good asset to the Phantom Hives. My whole story was after the, oh my god, wait, do I talk about this? Oh no. I don't think I should let you guys into my brain because it gets saucy. It gets really saucy. I should close my door. I mean, my sister already knows I'm a freak, but I don't need her to know that I'm even more of a freak. Okay, door is closed. It hurt to stand up, but it was worth it. Future short potential? Oh no. Don't you clip any of this shit. You understand? You understand me? This will live on the VOD and only the VOD. No, so like, you know, I was like, ooh, my self-insert character was, you know, a fallen angel with no memories, and I still haven't figured out why she became a fallen angel in the first place. I don't know what happened, but she just so happened to like fall down and whatever. And she gets, you know, picked up by the Phantom Hives. And at first, you know, Sebastian's like, shit, this is an angel, like, she's gonna try to destroy her contract or whatever, but Ciel's like, no, she could be an asset. Did you see how she has healing powers. That's the thing, she has healing powers, that's why she's useful. It's like, this could be a potential for a number of things, and, you know, angels are just powerful, and something. In order to get her to stay, because there's like it's the circus arc, right? Where they find all the children that are essentially been lobotomized and then killed. She, like, threatens to leave. So Ciel's like, dude, she's traumatized. Sebastian, you need to find a way to get her to stay with us. I don't want her leaving. For multiple reasons, so do whatever you have to get her to stay. And Sebastian's like, oh, I can do that. So, as I've continued to read the story, like, Sebastian straight up, it'd be nothing but manipulation. But initially when I came up with the idea, it was the whole, like, oh, he was slowly falling in love with her. But, I mean, at this point, it'd be like, no, it's pure manipulation to get her to stay. And then he kind of ends up fucking up a little bit. Because for self-insert character, he goes a little too far. And, I don't know if I should say. I don't think I should. But, yeah, let's just say he didn't know that demons and angels were biologically compatible. So... Which also causes some interesting angst as well, so that it's also like the dilemma of, oh, uh-oh. So, but yeah, you see how stupid my brain goes? It's very dumb. Do y'all oh my god. I'm just now looking at my hand, may or may not be on the clip button, I plead the fifth. But yeah, no, so there's the whole thing, and like... And the way it gets revealed is like in the Atlantic arc. Instead of Sebastian getting stabbed by the Undertaker, the Angel gets stabbed. And it's like, oh, out pop her soul. And her soul is like completely blank. So she has absolutely no memories written to her soul either, which is another big mystery. But then like 2 other souls also pop out, and the Undertaker's like, oh shit. Apparently the butler got busy with the housemaid or whatever. I think I made her the governess. Like, she became Ciel's governess as the cover-up. But yeah, so it got, you know... Loneliness is very bad, guys. Try not to be lonely, otherwise you will come up with really weird scenarios. What are we talking about? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't want to know. No, and what's really fun too is actually from that self-insert character, I created a whole other story from like that Black Butler self-insert fanfiction called Infernal Vows. And I still love that story to death. And it took more inspiration from like Dante's Inferno, and it was set in a modern setting instead of a Victorian setting. And there's just a lot of other like changes as well. God, I loved that story. Malachi, the male lead, he was very... Oh my god. Guys, holy shit, I just realized, so because I was remembering how my character Malachi, his like personality stuff and like some of the stuff he said, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not saying like, because here's the thing, I wrote this back in high school before I met Outlast, right? But I just realized those two have very similar personalities. And have made similar jokes in my writing. Oh my god, that explains a lot, actually, about myself. Holy shit. God damn. That's so funny. That is so funny. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. My favorite webtoon comic is Tales from Oh, Yuki. I do love Tales to the Moonlight Bathhouse. Actually, that one was really big because the other, like, webcomic stuff that I have... Here's the thing, my self-insert stuff was really, really bad. That was kind of all I was writing. Was just, ooh, a little self-insert, self-indulgence, me going on an adventure. Bathhouse is very much not that, which I think was really important for me to do. To, like, there's still elements of me in all the characters, because it's, you know, you gotta write what you know. But as far as, like, their motivations and other things, like, it's very, very different, so... like I said, it's one of those I've had to put that series on the back burner just because I just don't have the bandwidth to work on it while trying to, like, do my other projects and work on streaming stuff. So it'll happen at some point, but for right now, it's gotta be, on the back burner. See, we're helping you work this out by just talking. You have a type. We all have a type. See, crazy's on my side. No, it's thinking about that, because literally Malachi has made, like, the woman jokes and other things, and he is just kind of an asshole to everybody for a while until, you know, he meets, you know, the angel character, and he starts kind of softening up, and it's like, oh my god, dude! I wrote that shit back in high school. Now, there's still some differences, don't get me wrong, but, like, guys... I could not have... It's so funny. When, you know, when art imitates life, or life imitates art. I should not let him... Even his character does... Wait! Hold up. Do I have some old pics of Malachi? Wait. Wait. Holy, wait. I'm not gonna show you guys because it's on my phone, so I'm not gonna be able to grab it, but like, wait. What does Malachi look like again? I can picture him in my mind, but I wanna make sure I have it right. And that my brain isn't playing tricks on me. Okay, that's a side profile. That doesn't help me. Wait. I mean, it could just be because of how I design characters as well, but wait. Oh my god, okay. The only difference is that Malachi has black hair and the other one has brown hair, but it's like really dark brown. But they both have like the hair that's like swept to the side, and then the hair that falls in the face in the middle, and then the other hair that kind of... He just has... Malachi has short hair, not long hair, but like... But his color scheme is black and red. Oh my god! What? Bro! Bro! Dude. I wrote that shit back in high school. I mean, I know it's a common color palette, but like... Here's the thing, I'm probably connecting dots that aren't there. You know, like that meme, it's like, ooh, I've connected the dots. You haven't connected shit, I've connected them. That's my meme right now, but like... Holy crap. Just... Because, I mean, just, oh my god. And even some of the little side comics that I sent to, like, my best friend at the time. Of what those characters would do and how they interacted, it's very similar. Wow. Wow. Okay. Guys, okay, I'm going a little crazy. We need to change the subject. Waffles or pancakes? That's the new subject. Discourse. Yeah. Waffles or pancakes? Modern AU, and it's just... Oh my god. I won't lie, considering, like, because I was the whole, like, hey, I'll design your VTuber, but he's still kind of like my character because it's my design, and I was being cheeky about it. And I'm like, it's my character, and I can do whatever I want with him, and I think I've let it go a little too far. But I've thought of, like, some actual fun, like, story ideas. They wouldn't be happening anytime soon, but I have, like, an idea. Because he likes being, like, he likes space things and being, like, a space bounty hunter. But I like, you know, fantasy and whimsy, but you can still kind of do magic in space. So I'm like, okay, what if he's like a mercenary bounty hunter dude, and he has a mission to go collect this bioweapon, right? But it turns out this bioweapon is a insectoid, shape-shifting lady, and shenanigans happen. I'm already thinking of, like, the gut-wrenching scene, because he will, like, turn her into, like, the people for his contract. And, you know, there's just gonna be that guttural, you betrayed me! You turned me in! And just, like, I can imagine acting out that scene and have it just be heart-wrenching. Play split fiction. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, you got the gals that are like, ooh, sci-fi, no, fantasy. That's right, that's right. So, like, Blue Beetle, but, like, anime girl, I guess. I don't know, it's one of those, like, she can go fully human if she needs to disguise herself. Like, I don't know, it's a whole bioengineered bioweapon thing. And, like, at first it'd be like, oh, so I'm just looking for a giant bug, like the Butterfly Project. Okay, nope, it's a whole-ass lady that got, you know, bioengineered to have just crazy bug powers and other things. Like, it's not gonna be fully explained, and that's part of the fun, but... Like I said, it's just an idea. It's just floating around in my head right now. I've done, like, a couple designs in my free time, but... Yeah, it'd be one of those, like, definitely far off in the future. If it ever, you know. It's one of those I think he'd have fun, because it's like, ooh, you get to do your voice acting, and you could, like, make cool space sounds and music and stuff. I don't know, it's one of those, I kind of want to find a project that he and I could work on together. Whether or not he actually would want to do it, I don't know, but, I don't know, when you work on something, like a group project, I mean, usually I hated group projects as a kid, but, like, when you're both passionate about something, and you make it work, like, when everybody's willing to contribute to the project, that's when it gets good. You know? That's why I was like, I could do a space-themed one, that's fine. I still technically want to make, like, a lore video for my VTuber, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I had an idea for lore, but then I couldn't really find... I don't know. Like, that could be, like, one of my videos that I make for my goals, but... I don't know, I just haven't quite found a story that really sticks well and makes sense. It's never too bad to try, yeah. I don't know, it's kind of hard, because it's like, how do you explain, basically, you know, just a gal that likes dressing up with butterfly patterns? And likes to play games, you know? Because, like, I mean, there's some VTubers, they have some really cool stories that they've come up with. Like, you know, Monarch, you know, one of my favorite VTuber artists, voice actresses, and singers. You know, she is the whole, like, she's this multiversal empress that looks over, like, her sister died, and now she has to take on the mantle of empress, but she's like an evil empress because her sister died and she's all bitter about it. So I don't know if she's trying to destroy the multiverse or something. I don't know if that's her whole shtick, but I mean, it's just like a fun story. That's all. I don't know, Yuki. Knowing you, the kind of lore you'd come up with, I think I'll figure it out. It's all good. I can do it. It's fine. Oh, my nose and my throat. Ugh. I swear to God, if I am getting sick, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Like, hey, at least I'm on vacation, but I don't want to be sick on fucking vacation. I'm already miffed that my back is fucked up. And I'm in pain. Can be pretty interesting, you never really sus. No, the initial lore idea that I had, the idea was that the Midnight Butterfly, like back in like the times of like ancient Greece or like a time that no one remembers, there was this alchemist who was trying to create a potion that could like cure any illness. And one day a butterfly accidentally drinks this cure. I mean, it wasn't actually a cure, but it was just like a concoction, and basically turns human. But then they discover she can swap between a fully human form, a butterfly / human form, so like a mix of the two, and then fully back into a butterfly. And she also has like other abilities as well. And that was kind of, yeah. And then essentially like the alchemist gets called upon one day by the local king because his wife is dying. And he's like, you have like medicines of the gods or whatever. So you need to cure the queen, or I'm like taking your head. And whatever. And so they attempt to do so, but she doesn't cure the queen in time, so the alchemist gets like beheaded and the butterfly gets really distraught. So she kind of goes and like basically kills everybody. And so she hides from humanity for a while because she drank something that didn't essentially make her immortal and all that. And then she kind of comes back in the modern day and everything. It was one of those, I thought it was a little too dark. Like, it's still fun world building. Like, hey, you got, like, alchemy and the potions and all that fun stuff. But, I don't know, I'm not the kind of person that would just go on a rampage to be like, oh my god, my mentor, my whatever, like, you killed her, now I'm gonna kill you. Like, that is not me. But I still like the idea of, like, hey, magic butterfly? I still like that idea, so I'm not quite sure how to incorporate that. Are we back? Are the ads done? The ads are done, cool. To answer your question, Roblox, snake oil. But about the full butterfly, so what do you mean by, like, you mean, like, the, like, part insectoid? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean just, like, the full, like, bodied model here? Because this is a full body model. Like, if I zoom her out, like, she is the full body. Like, she's got legs. She's got some legs. She's got steppies. She's got little steppies. She's pretty cool. I love her a lot. I have a full body one because when you use, like, the bonk, it throws me around the screen. So I figured it'd look weird if you tried to throw me around the screen with only half of the body. So that's why that's the way it is. But as far as the, But as far as like the part butterfly one, that might be, I think come Halloween I might do that. With the new model I have coming out, I have 2 outfits designed. So I guess technically like the butterfly queen idea, which is kind of based off of Madama Butterfly from Bayonetta, the idea that I had, that could be another outfit design for that as well. So, which I'm sure I'll work on. Oh, there's like tiny bits of dirt. Okay. Oh, and I missed something all the way up here? That's hilarious. Oh, like literally just entirely a bug butterfly. Right, okay. That was actually kind of my idea. For like April Fools, I just make myself a PNG tuber of a butterfly. And so like the mouth just opens and closes. So it's like, look guys, I'm a bug. I'm just playing games. Ugh. So. But even like a PNG tuber of just like the butterfly bouncing up and down. See, the funny thing, like I wouldn't even draw it. I would straight up just like, I would just, God, I can't think. Like I'd straight up just use like a real life picture of an insect and just go for it. Does it fly or is it like a really realistic looking butterfly? Like I would just find the photo of like an actual butterfly and just like plop it on screen. That would be funny. There is probably a way I could make like a cute like chibi butterfly. That could be cute. And then with like live 2D, I could just use the breath function to make it float up and down. So that could be an option. The Thea Crystal. Ever seen the VTuber called Juniper? I don't think I have. That name doesn't quite ring a bell. Juniper Actius, okay. I'll have to look that up. Did Mega Diancie make this crystal? It is pink like Mega Diancie, so maybe, potentially. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Okay, we're just gonna do a shit ton of soap. Wait, that was getting a little silly. Oh, ooh. Oh, damn. It's pissing on the moon! Oh, get out of the way, Gut. What the fuck? Guys, it's hitting the moon. It's pissing on the moon! He would be so, yes he would. Look at how pretty that is. That's so pretty. Oh, is there a cutscene? Oh, there's a cutscene. I would just walk out with the cats. No, there were 3 of them. There were 3 Garfields. Well, there he's got 2 on his shoulders, and then there's the one right there. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. Well, there you go. There's PowerWash Simulator 2. We finished the last level. Oh, look at when I was playing with the other guys. Aww, that's so nice. Aw, memories. When we were drawing on that one. Oh geez, this one took me like 5 hours, that gas station one. Holy crap, it took forever. Because I've played this on just my own as well. I didn't do it entirely on stream. Like, I'd just like chill out when like work got stupid busy. I'd just like chill. Ooh, the blimp. The blimp was fun. Someone wrote a word in one of these. Yeah. That barn took a hot minute too, my goodness. Imagine like seeing a boob for a frame. That'd be funny. Oh, it was kind of fun for some of these. Oh, I did record me and Outlast doing that one together. Okay. Yeah, some of these, when I did them with Outlast, I was able to skip them on my side, which was nice. The temple was really cool. I thought that was a pretty cool level to do. That was neat. Oh, and then I remember doing this one on stream. That was fun. Then I was like, guys, I want to play Pokemon. Oh, he and I did the theater together. Yeah. Oh my god, he fell asleep, and I had to do this one entirely by myself. Oh, the roller coaster with those guys, that's right. He and I did the planetarium one together. At least he didn't fall asleep for that one, so. Oh, that's right, we did the little tram together. And then Outlast and I did that one together. He fell asleep for 5 hours, and I'm just like, hey, I finished the level, I hope you get the rewards, I'm gonna go to bed, bye. He was fully asleep. I think he felt a little bad. He's like, shit, I actually wanted to play, but I just hit the bed and fell asleep. I'm like, I know, I know. And there's the shopping mall we did yesterday. And the weird little car we also did yesterday. And then, like, all the theater sets. And then that semi-truck. Like, sleeping on call. Yeah, we were on Discord and he was like, okay, I'll be right back. He muted himself and then I didn't hear back from him for like 5 hours. it's one of those. He unfortunately does not sleep well. He's constantly waking up in the middle of the night, so he doesn't get a full night's sleep. The truck is clearly Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. So it's one of those. I'm pretty understanding. He has really bad sleep apnea because he has a fucked up nose. So, yeah. Thought he was like snoring on call. He did do that once. Usually he's like, well, I'll be right back, and he'll mute himself. One time he did fall asleep at his desk somehow, and he was snoring, and I could not wake him up. Like, I was like, Outlast. Outlast. And I even tried using his real name and nothing. Used to do the Optimus Prime voice. Ooh. She would have loved that. I don't know if I would have loved that, but... oh, so there are no more levels to do. So I've done everything. So... yeah. Let's see, right now it's like 8:30. I wake up... You know, it was funny too, I'm like, okay, so I didn't leave the call either, but I was also kind of falling asleep. But then he would start snoring, and I'd wake back up and be like, huh? What? It's 8:30 p.m. for me. So we could either, like, I have a bunch of, like, the little furniture or whatever we could, like, wash and place around. Or we could switch to Marvel Rivals. Would we want to watch PMT? I know, different time zones. Isn't that fun? So. But yeah, we could switch games. We could do some Marvel Rivals. I've been trying to lord Emma Frost. I would definitely be more, like, into the game. So it might be a little difficult for chat, but at the same time, like, eh. What's really funny is that I've played Marvel Rivals on my own time, and people have, like, followed my Twitch afterwards, which is so funny. Like, I wasn't even streaming. They were just like, oh, she's cool, and just started following, which is so funny. Anything you want, boss butterfly. I'm a boss butterfly. Hell yeah. And roses. Oh, fine. Congratulations on beating the game. Yeah. Sucks, I've always been like either the same time zone or forward in time for people. See, I've always kind of been used to being forward in time because a lot of the people I've worked with have like been on like the West Coast. So it's really weird to have Outlast who is an hour ahead. It's weird. So, like, I have to remember, like, oh, right. So, like, he'll be like, just got home. I'm like, cool, I still have an hour worth of work. And he's like, fuck! I want to talk to you now! I still love that we talk to each other every day. It's so great. I'm not gonna lie, I got under my skin a little bit earlier. But he's like, oh, my friend's starting to play his game, and I was hoping you'd hang out with us, but you want to stream. You want to do your silly, stupid stream. I'm like, dude, yeah, it's my schedule. I'm sorry. And then he, like, made more of a joke. I'm like, okay, he's not actually butthurt, but, like, I've had people butthurt about that before. It's like, really? You're gonna do that instead of being with me? Fine. I'm like, that's not at all. I'm just trying to stick to a schedule, okay? It's like, ah. Now I see how Alice feels about. Oh yeah, you and Outlast are in the same time zone, so. No, he said like when he's done it with his friend, he'd come and hang out. So, if he was able to, if he doesn't fall asleep. I'm honestly surprised he didn't actually fall asleep when he got home, because he worked a long shift. But then again, I'm very glad that we were able to talk, so it was good, Okay, we need to quit and we need to change games. We could, here's the thing with Minecraft. I treat Minecraft like Legos. So, like, I would want to, like, I'd try to find, like, a tutorial on YouTube and, like, follow the tutorial. I just can't think of anything from my own brain, unfortunately. And all the artwork I'm working on right now, I can't show you guys because it is for my new model stuff debut. So I can't show nothing right now. Marvel Rivals is the only one I think I can go fairly mindless with right now. And, like, we finished Town to City, so I'm like, yeah. Able to build FNAF 1 with working doors. Ooh! Build the artwork in Minecraft. Oh, that's too technical for my brain. That's too technical. I couldn't figure that shit out to save my life. Since we're gonna change games, I think this would be a good time to do an intermission. Like, get up, get some snacks, use the bathroom, take a quick chill time. Damn, I wish I knew if an ad was coming, because I'd be like, oh, this would be perfect for ads. But we'll go ahead, hit the intermission screen, I'll change the information, and we'll do some Marvel Rivals. If Pony is really bored, maybe she'll join us for that, but otherwise, I'm just gonna work on Emma Frost and getting her lorded, so. Blow up Malaysia. You know what? Maybe. If we're feeling up to it. If we're feeling adventurous. Alright, intermission time.